Hi, this is Eric Martin with BoardGameGeek. I'm here with Michael from Bacillus Games, and we'll be looking at Emojito,
which is our new novelty game, which is a cocktail of emotion and expression.
Okay, so good subtitle there. How do we play this?
So, this is basically a game that there are cards that have objects or animals.
Okay.
And as you can see in each scene, there is an expression on each object or animal. And the scene complements the feeling that the card is trying to express, because it's not a mimicking game. You don't want to mimic the face, because it's quite hard actually to just mimic it. So you have to understand the expression and basically communicate with it using only your face to your teammates.
Okay.
So this is a co-op mode. So in every round, one player will be the actor. He will take all the cards, he will shuffle them, and then he will pick a card, and in secret, after looking at it and understanding the emotion shown on it, he has to basically express it using only his face to his teammates. Okay. So I look at this card, I try to understand what's shown on it, and then I look at my teammates, and I have to make the expression. Something like that. So, then we draw 6 more cards for a total of 7. We shuffle them again, and we randomly place them on the board in each slot. So now the rest of the players will be the guessers, and everybody has a guessing dial, which you rotate and you lock in your vote depending on which card you think was the correct one. And for each correct answer, you have some movement points on the board, and for each incorrect one, the game moves more depending on the players.
Okay.
So every time a player marker passes the finish line, they get 1 trophy card to keep. Okay. And the first team that gets 3 trophy cards wins the game.
Okay.
This is exactly the same if you want to be played in competitive, everybody for himself. The actor gets 1 point for each correct guesser, and the guesser gets 3. So there's a balance, there's no sabotaging the first player and stuff.
Right.
You can even play it in teams with pairs of players, and for really hardcore players that want to express and even further, you can only use sounds. You need to vocalize your emotion.
Okay.
With a roar or with like a sigh or something like that.
Okay, and our cameraman would have voted for which number?
Yes.
1. I would have gone for 1.
For 1.
No, of course I was the hedgehog. You should have understood that I was playful and I did a bad thing by kicking the tree.
No, I got seductive and kind of mischievous.
I'm kind of flirty today. Maybe you got you got a bit confused, but that's the whole point of the game. The discussion right afterwards, like why did you do this? You were not happy. It's engaging for everybody.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for the overview.
Thank you.
John, you're going to have to work on reading people.
Yes.
I heard that's not a skill of yours.